a girl there directly approached me and said, I'd rather have your sperms.
Okay, so do you donate love?
Yes, I do donate love. I supported Shahrukh entirely for the cause. The only thing I said is that I understand that each country must have its rules to protect its homeland. And they said, oh, John has said that Shahrukh's detention is justified.
Well, there's a huge demand for sperm of John Abraham because he's a hunky guy and his film is coming up as well, Vicky Donor. So first of all, pleasure having you on Bollywood, Hungama.
Thank you, Faridoon.
You know, there is a news that apparently in Delhi or something, a couple has been asking for sperm of John Abraham.
Yeah, it's sweet. Actually, we went for a press conference to an infertility clinic and a girl there directly approached me and said, I'd rather have your sperms. But I guess it was her way of showing love and nothing else. I thought that was really sweet.
Okay, so do you donate love?
Yes, I do donate love, but I yet haven't donated sperms. But I really think sperm donation is a very credible cause. And I think it's something that has to be taken very seriously, simply because, Faridoon, there are a number of childless couples in the world.
Sure.
And who want to start a family and they can't start a family. And where do they go? They go to a sperm bank. And who donates sperms in a sperm bank? Vicky Donor. So it's just about, it's about looking at it in a very different way and a respectable way. If you notice, I am the producer on Vicky Donor. This is my first film, J Entertainment's first film. And not once have I promoted this film in any controversial manner or a vulgar manner or a perverse manner, because I believe the
because
topic
that is the norm these days. That is generally the norm these days.
That's generally the norm these days, to push films anyhow. But I just think it's such a credible cause that you really can't sensationalize a topic like this.
Now, when it comes to promoting movies these days, we've spoken about it earlier as well. It's become a very, very tricky situation these days because any and every amount of promotion is less. When it comes to a film like Vicky Donor, obviously it's not communicating something almost instantly. बहुत से लोगों को शायद हो सकता है कि sperm क्या होता है शायद वो भी ना पता हो. I'm talking about the आम जनता in fact. But in that context, जिस तरीके से आपने promote किया, I'm seeing hoardings everywhere and you're very, very upbeat about the film. I think as a first-time producer.
Yeah, as a first-time producer, Faridoon, I want to change the way films are being produced first of all. Being marketed. I think we've been marketing films in an atrocious manner by going to 40 channels just before the release and by selling ourselves completely at some stupid event in some city and coming back hoarded in a bus and pushed to the next city where you wave out to the crowd. I don't think this is the way a film should be promoted, very honestly. With Vicky Donor, I've tried to change a lot of that. I take my cast and crew to places where my target audience is. I sit down and I talk to them, I give them time. I'm talking about the people who are sitting in front of you. So I would rather go to fewer places, but make sure I effectively reach out to the media there and to the people there, rather than go to 40 places with 40 media where I'm giving nobody time. And I just think films, I think that as producers, we still haven't understood the concept of effective marketing. And with Vicky Donor, I've promoted a small film like a big film. Vicky Donor is a big film because the idea is big.
You're saying that about promotions part of it, but now what has happened of late is that one of the press conferences, the entire Shahrukh Khan question and the US and the entire that question just totally spun things around. And apparently I think your comments have been misconstrued because what I read in the newspaper today,
completely misconstrued.
You've been pitted against Shahrukh Khan and detention mein koi burai nahi hai.
No, but it's a shock because they asked me whether, and I remember that thing was on Vicky Donor and not on Shahrukh, and the last question was on Shahrukh. I said I completely empathize with him because I was detained by the FBI. So why would I not empathize with him? And I think they've been irrational in detaining someone like that. You can't detain anyone like that. And I supported Shahrukh entirely for the cause. The only thing I said is that I understand that each country must have its rules to protect its homeland. And they said, oh, John has said that Shahrukh's detention is justified.
Yeah, because it's been pitted against Shahrukh.
Yeah, I just am so entirely shocked by the way it's been misconstrued that I actually thought of taking legal action against the paper. And then I decided against it because they sent an apology. And
but published an apology because it's come today.
I don't know whether
it's come today. The story has come today.
Oh, I don't know, but I just think it's ridiculous to do that. And I must tell you, it's not only about Shahrukh. It's about any racial profiling that happens. So my problem is not with the fact that I've spoken against someone in the industry or for someone in the industry. It's not about me supporting Shahrukh. It's about me supporting the entire race of human beings that is being racially profiled against. And I have a problem with that. So when something gets misconstrued like this, it's a blemish on my thought process. I don't think like that. So I just think people need to get their facts right on sensitive issues like this. Don't get your facts wrong. And as journalists, they have to be very responsible on that front. And I hope people see this and this goes out.
Okay, now your film is coming up, but at the same time, you're being pitted against your own film. Houseful 2 is running to packed houses.
Well, I thought 2 weeks was enough to get Vicky Donor out there, but
I think it's doing excellent. Like
I think Houseful 2 is nearly
Still going
touching
houseful.
100 crores, closing into the mark. And I pray, by God's grace, it touches 100 crores and goes beyond that. And I hope Vicky Donor starts off in a fantabulous way, because there's always place for 2 films. And I think both my films are the only 2 films in the market right now.
Your performance in the film, I think, as far as Houseful 2 is concerned, it was really funny. We have not really seen this side of yours. We saw in Desi Boys to a certain extent.
Yeah.
But I think your chemistry with Akshay Kumar works like anything, in fact. Man.
Yeah, Akshay is like my older brother, and a lot of people were taken aback by seeing John Abraham let himself so loose. Faridoon, my performance in Houseful 2 is not meant for the critics. Let me tell you that. When I walked out of the airport in Dharamshala, and when I came to Delhi, and when I came to Bombay, when I went to Kolkata, my audience was kids and guys and young families and old people out there who said, John, we've loved you in Houseful, and they were smiling. That is my audience. And I'm talking to 1.2 billion people there. And I just love the fact that, I thank Sajid Khan for giving me the opportunity to do Houseful. And he said, John, forget everybody else. When you walk out anywhere, your reaction will be in front of you, and that's exactly what has happened.
1.2, and at the same time, overseas, it has done exceptionally well as well.
Yeah, it's done unbelievable business. So I'm really thankful and I'm grateful, because I've, at least in my career, I've not seen numbers like this. And Akshay was telling me the other day, in his career, he's also not seen numbers like this.
Yeah, it's going to be his biggest hit ever.
And mine too.
It's going to be his biggest hit ever.
Yeah, so both are biggest hits.